Alright, just wanted to do a kind of an update video on how this cart build has been going. I think the last one I did, I had just installed these D&M adjustable air shocks, and since then I went ahead and painted all of the mounts so it does not rust and just kind of, you know, look bad. This is a 21S battery pack that I built. It is built to be waterproof. I've got these cable glands on there, and I siliconed around the polyethylene heat shrink. I'm just using some Velcro, and that's been holding the pack down very well. Yeah, it is running the KR5V at a full 200 battery amps and 450 phase amps. Running number 35 chain. This is, I think, called an LRV chain, and it's the first chain I've run that did not stretch after I ran this kind of power through it. This one is not stretching one bit. This is a Razor MX650 tensioner that I found this is actually a roller for a conveyor belt. I think it's used for like conveyor belts in grocery stores or something. I'm not really sure what kind of, but it's a conveyor belt roller that I was able to fit on there with some a reducer sleeve to make it fit on the original bearings. So yeah, this setup is working perfect. Chain never comes off. It's solid, works great. I'm literally just tearing these tires up on the street. So yeah, I think I've got the suspension pretty well dialed in and adjusted. So yeah, I'll take it for a ride and show you. I can't do any off-roading, there's nowhere to off-road here, so I'm just gonna do a little street ride just to kind of show you what it's about. Alright, just got back from the ride. I think the motor got like 55 degrees Celsius. It's not a hot day. Obviously during the summer it's probably going to get a bit hotter. But yeah, did really well. Just wanted to go over a couple mods that I think would be good for these carts, especially if you have the resources and the ability. One thing I think this really could use would be a rear sway bar. I know it's something that would have to be completely custom made, but outside of lowering the entire cart, I don't see how to make it handle better on the street. I'm leaning my full body as far as I can in the turns, just to keep it on all four wheels. So I think a sway bar would help a lot because it is swaying quite a bit. Not an easy thing to build. The next thing I'm going to do with it is I am doing a 12-volt converter, so I can put some lights, just, you know, like tail lights in a light bar probably. So I am going to do like a 12-volt converter, which is really an easy mod to do. Outside of that, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I really couldn't ask for much more of a cool, you know, mini go-kart. It's a lot of fun. And I hope to do some videos soon with more of some off-roading. I just don't have access to that in my neighborhood. I have to take it places to do that. Another mod, another mod that would be really good on these is if someone can figure out how to do a disc brake system on the front, because having a rear brake, and this thing does about 54 55 miles per hour now, you know, it is a little risky just having a single caliper slowing this whole thing down. So yeah, if anybody has any ideas on a system that would not require just, I mean, I imagine you could probably weld a mount for the caliper, but my thing is a wheel or a mod to this wheel that would allow a disc to be mounted. I think you could just mount the caliper, a bracket, off of the existing knuckle here. But yeah, if anybody has any ideas on that, I am very interested in getting a hydraulic disc brake system on here. Just don't really know where to start on that mod. But yeah, this shock mod was easy. It was fairly easy. I had to weld a bracket down here, and I had to grind a little bit just to fit clearance because of the shape of this shock, and then I had to put a sleeve in there, and it works great. It works freaking perfect. 6P 21S molicel pack. This BMS can do 275 amps for 10 seconds. Then after that, it's going to drop down to I think 130 amps, which is fine. I don't need to push this thing for more than 10 seconds at a time. I'll probably just cook my KR5V motor. I custom made this bracket, completely custom made this bracket, and I am not an advanced machinist. I don't have a fancy shop. I have very, very basic tools. But yeah, it all works great. I am considering welding a bracket back on here. The original gas tank was right here. I am considering welding a bracket back on here because I'd like to put that bag up there back here. I think that'd be a good spot for a bag, like right here behind the seat, because I'd really like to put a light bar on the front where that bag is, for if I go out into the country and want to ride at night. All right, let me know what y'all think. Have a good one.